Hey guys, okay, welcome back. We're gonna take two. Take two. Things getting a little too serious, and let me get you guys switched all around back into the kitchen. I'm telling you, it's too much. Let's see what we can do over here on Facebook. What is Facebook gonna make do? Let's go ahead and bring Instagram back on. We need to get them back charging. Where's the charger going for them? Let's see. We'll get what's this one? Okay, cool. We can go with them. Let's see if we can get them on. YouTube is hanging out, and I gotta figure out what's going on with my Instagram sound. I think I have to move that over, and we'll get them live. Facebook is gonna take me a minute, so for those of you that are watching this on the replay, whew, welcome in. For those of you that are, there we go. All right, let's see. I don't know what they're saying. There we go. There we go. There you go. We'll get it. We'll get it. I think we're gonna actually come back this way a little bit. Here we go. I'm trying to bring everybody like back to where we were. I think we doing too much. Hit that button. All right, now I actually need to move it, and that's one of the things I love about this is I can move it and get it out of the way. Because now I need to bring up Facebook. So I'm just gonna hit the live button on there. I'm not even gonna try to do too much. This ain't that. This ain't that. Okay, going from device to device, I'm just like, oh my God. Can anybody else say insane? I changed that around. Let's see. Is that, let me make sure that device is strong enough to hold that. Let's go ahead and, I still say it's doing too much. Hey, hey guys, okay. It's just too much. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, I changed that. That's what it is. Oh my God, this is so not going to work at all. I don't know why. It feels like we haven't done this in forever. It feels like we haven't. Hey there, bartender. It feels like we haven't done this in forever. And so, with on that note, let me get one more thing going here. I swear. Okay. Golly. All right, let's bring that back. Let's bring that back. All right. I kind of really want to go back to my counter now. So let me just tell you guys what's going on. Still trying to figure out this shop. We got some work to be done, some work coming up here on the kitchen. And in that we got this work getting ready to happen in the kitchen, I'm trying to keep going while we do this. Let me grab my apron again. Daughter came home from lunch, interrupted the last shot. And there's some news breaking, so I had to stop and go and deal with that. And you guys notice on my timeline, I have not been sharing a lot of the news stuff because I feel like it's just kind of getting out of hand. And I'm seeing the way people are responding to a lot of this stuff. And I feel like we can have some discussion, and we need to have some discussion. But what I don't feel like, what I don't see happening or understanding, what am I on? Why am I not seeing the arrivals or comments? What's going on is I'm seeing that people are dealing with this stuff, but they're not taking into account it's not the largest society. And we oftentimes, when we see stuff on the news, we get so caught up in thinking that is the largest society, and that ain't what it is. This ain't that. Okay? And one of the things I said today, and we're going to do a little bit of politics before we get into the vegetables, I said that Trump is just the donkey that media wants to pin the tail on, right, of all this stuff. Oh man, this is so cool. Hold on, just checking this shot one more time. Okay, perfect. All right, so YouTube's hanging out above. Hi, YouTube. YouTube's hanging out above. I'm gonna go with that. That looks good. Okay, cool. All right. So normally, for those of you that are watching this on my timeline, hey, welcome back. We're still trying to figure out how to maneuver this thing, how to change it around. I like really engaging with my Facebook and my Instagram, but I want to end up with some stuff on YouTube. So I've got YouTube going. So that's 3 streams, possibly going to be a 4th one. But I need this phone to capture the video because you guys know once we get into a couple of topics and we start hanging out, because it's all blogging. But at the end of it all, I'm gonna bring Facebook. I'm gonna bring you over a little bit here so you'll see the counter. At the end of it all, and I'm probably gonna bring this over a little bit as well. At the end of it all, we end up with something to eat. And a lot of times people will come back and say, well, drivers, how'd you make this? How'd you make that? I'm not a chef. I'm not trying to play one on live stream. I'm a blogger. And while you guys have watched me for many years at my computer and out and about in the city, hanging out in the kitchen became part of my life when I went into the caregiver space. And so when I went into the caregiver space, I needed to hurry up and quickly learn some nutritional things, but I also needed to bring in a little bit of variety. I realized that I had spent so much time working that my family had forgot what my cooking tastes like because we had become the dine out or the convenience eaters and so forth. So what you see here is about to become Taco Tuesday. Now we're doing it with a little bit of a twist. We haven't had potatoes in a while, and so we had amazing tacos last week. I'm really excited because the family YouTube is still buzzing about those tacos, and we did them with ground chicken as opposed to beef and turkey and all those other things. So what I want to do today is I really wanted some French fries yesterday, right? And I didn't. We ended up having tuna melt and chips instead of tuna melt and fries. So I went out and I got a couple more potatoes. So I thought about what if I was to make. I'm gonna grab my casserole. I hope there's nothing. You know what? There is something in the casserole which we need to get rid of as I go in the fridge here. Now I wanted to talk to you guys about this too, because see, I grabbed the casserole. What's in the casserole? Well, this is some barbecue chicken, but you can see it's in one of the slow cooker bags. So we're gonna talk about that because I need to now use this dish, right? So I'm gonna show you how easy it is to clean that plate. Because I want to put my potatoes in there. And I was like, wait a minute. Because normally what we do and how this whole thing started was I come in and clean out my fridge and we talk, you know. For those of you into live streaming is what it is. So we tried a couple other shots. We moved the cameras around and all that. And I felt like where we went to, I was losing my Facebook. And I still feel like I'm losing my Facebook because I can't see you guys. I can't see the comments. Let me see. I tell you, I'm going through it, y'all. Today is one of those days. Let me see what's going on the Facebook. I'm gonna have to mute. Okay. So what we decided to do, I've been playing around, and my daughter, when she came home for lunch, she even suggested moving the cameras back because I like this look. I like hanging out with you guys, but I needed to get a portrait view for another platform, and also because of where live streaming is going. There's a lot going on, and we talked about this in one of the podcasts. You know, I do the podcast on Spotify now. We have It's called How to Create Buzz. It's also on YouTube in the playlist. It's also Instagram in the playlist. And then, of course, it's a Facebook page. That's social media. Got to be everywhere, right? And one of the things we talked about is, you know, social media can kind of change overnight, right? There's some things that are usually happening, updates and so forth. And so even I put my little things up there because I was trying to shoot from that side. But because it just felt like the cameras, the phones, the devices were so far away, I really couldn't engage. Like, I like reading comments. I like saying hello to folks. And even right now, Facebook is doing something real different on this device. So I might need to update that device. So hanging out, blogging, cooking, talking about great debates. Today, we know from our book here, because this ain't that book club, it's tomorrow. Foodimentary is a book that I brought into the kitchen along with a number of the books you see over here behind me. This first book is my book that my daughter left the bread in front of. It's a book that I wrote called How to Create Buzz. That's what I talk about every day, all day. It's how to create buzz. But I picked this up, Foodimentary, and each day it talks about the foods that are celebrated that day. And apparently y'all are celebrating tequila. Let me see if we got any tequila. My daughters have a stash around here. My daughters have a stash, okay? You all win. Your kids can have their own some Margaritaville, silver tequila going on there. Maybe we'll slip some tequila in our cheese sauce. I don't know. What can I put tequila in as far as the tacos? And don't even talk about taking a shot because I tried to do shots on one video. Remember Petty Betty made those Jello shots for that party she went to? Let me see, got a comment. Hey, Barbara, Petty Betty made those shots. Oh my God! All right, so it is also Tequila Day, and let me tell y'all first and foremost that Dryer Buzz is self-sponsored, self-contained, so we can put a little tequila in the shot there. And when I mean shot, I mean I'm going to take a picture to post. So I'm going to do that there on. Because this ain't that Taco Tuesday. You already know. Girl, you ain't, I am, honey. When your children could go out and buy the brown liquor or the tequila, okay, when you grabbing their tequila. So I'm going to get my shot here. And I love keeping this phone for the photos because it's so absolutely wonderful. So we have some staples here. I'm gonna go ahead and that's gorgeous. Okay. So wait, let me do this. So one, we're live on YouTube. If you guys want to jump to whatever platform, please make sure you follow us. If you're on my timeline, your timeline, or you just looked up and saw this on a friend's timeline, the hashtag is DryerBuzzEats. The apron this week is brought to you by WFAChamps.com. That's women's professional football. They are right now, roll into Atlanta for their championship weekend that's happening in Atlanta. I know everybody's talking about Julio Jones, not showing up for camp with the Falcons. He's in his feelings and so forth. But still, there's a championship game that's going to be taking place this weekend at the Fifth Third Bank Stadium, which is up in Kennesaw. But you're going to see, you're going to like, who are these women running around Atlanta? Those are women professional football players. And welcome to Atlanta, ladies, all the teams, all the championship games are going to wrap up, and someone will be crowned. Someone will be crowned WFA champs. This weekend, go to WFAchamps.com to get your weekend passes, your party passes. You want to party with these ladies, and you definitely want to check out the games. And I want to check out a couple of games. Also, it is White Linen Weekend, so I got to shout out Hank Stewart. And it's White Linen Weekend is an amazing fundraiser for all of the great work that Hank Stewart's organization does. Hank Stewart's Foundation does all year round. We're getting ready to back to school. They work with these kids all year round. Amazing opportunities, and so that's going to take place White Linen Weekend. If you're looking for an amazing staycation, or if you're rolling to Atlanta, because Atlanta is a wonderful weekend destination, and if you're looking for any of those great events, go to hankstewart.net and you will see information about Hank Stewart White Linen Weekend. So you're going to see me going from one end of town to the next, trying to bring you some buzz behind the buzz. Well, I would love for you to meet me at some of these places. Don't come Monday saying, Yolanda, man, where are you? I wish I had known. White Linen Weekend is going on, as well as the WFA Championships. Two events that are Friends of the Buzz that are in town this weekend. So what do you see on this? For those of you watching on Friends Timeline, 16-year blogger, editor-blogger at DryerBus.com, 20 years blogging about Atlanta, 30 years working to close the digital divide. What you send today as a social media update, I sent something to that matter back in the 80s and have been working to develop your habits that you have online. Been live streaming for 20 years. It's nothing for me to show myself and spaces and all those kind of things and creatives on there. I do a podcast each Monday through Thursday. I'm going to say each and every day. Monday through Thursdays called How to Create Buzz. I wrote a book, 27 Answers to Create Buzz. And then I have several other books and all those things. All that is available at 27answers.com. I help businesses bring their business to social media and turn followers into customers. At the end of the day, it's all about turning followers into customers. What you are watching is the evolution of the last year or so, coming into the kitchen and just kind of hanging out and blogging and talking about great topics. So glad you guys are here. What you will also watch in the process of us hanging out and chit-chatting, I'm going to create a YouTube video. YouTube is actually hanging out and watching us live if that device doesn't crash. They're watching live, but in the end, because of the results and the outcomes of the video, people will oftentimes come back and ask me, how did I do this? Where did I find that? Where did I buy this, that, and the other? So I will summarize this video and in each of the steps that we do, 2 places you can watch step by step. You can go back step by step on Instagram at DryerBus Eats on Instagram, and that's if you're going to use the video steps to actually make what we make, or get some ideas, or even rant about it, whatever, talk about it, whatever. That's on there. You'll oftentimes hear the dog barking in the background because he's looking at me like, we streaming yet? Yeah, we live. So just go back over there and sit down. So, and then also on YouTube, I'll try to do a 4-minute or less video of the various steps if you want to see up close and really up close what we do. But step by step, definitely check out the Instagram because, cutting this, how I cut this, how I found this, and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a little bit of Instagram. Oh my God, I love that. I do. I love it. All right. Hey, it's Yolanda at DryerBus, and of course DryerBus Eats, and the folks are in the kitchen with me here via live stream. And we're gonna turn this, yeah, happy tequila day, but we're gonna turn this into This Ain't That Taco Tuesday. Why? Because we're gonna use potato, we're gonna do some potato wedges. This is gonna be a perfect dish you can take to the tailgate. We're gonna wanna whip up some guacamole. Of course, we're gonna do that, adding some Dr. Flavor spices to those two avocados. We're gonna hit it off with some red pepper, some green pepper. We're gonna throw in some onion. We're gonna throw in some of the cilantro. There's the onion and some other things. Basically, we're gonna do mile-high potato wedges. We're gonna call them nacho. We're gonna do a homemade cheese sauce as well. But listen, look up top. We're live on Instagram, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live all over. All you gotta do is use that hashtag DryYourBuzzEats. So that's pretty much what I do. That's called creating content. Oh my God, it looks so good. All right, then too, at the same time, hold on, this ain't that. I always call everything I do, this ain't that. It ain't. And I'm just going to say Taco Tuesday. And it's also National Tequila. I need to get some sound going here. I forgot to put no music or whatever. It's kind of quiet. Oh, DBE. Okay, got it. Put that on there, put that on there. I'm going to go here and put a location on there. And go ahead and get that bad boy shared out. All right, so as you know, we also talked a little bit about social media, changes in social media, some things that are going on social media. I can't get around there and wave at you guys like we used to, because normally I would actually be right here and I could just reach and wave. And that's why I said I got to figure this out, because I feel a little bit of disconnected, although I can see and say hello to everybody. So let me do that. Let me turn this sound down. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. I know for me, Monday was a little tough. So, you know what? Hold on. That's what I love about that. Let me get on. This is weird. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Hey, Ken. What's that? Kim Wardo, Shalonda, some others. All right. So, guys, we talked about this little island that I bought and a little butcher block. And I've got a butcher block actually on top of something I bought at an antique store. It's a reclaimed wood where somebody literally took two shutters and two shelves and made this the cutest little thing. What I love about it is when I'm not hanging out with you guys, I can slide it right into my pantry. I'm gonna go ahead and get this tequila out of the shot. We're not gonna do too much with that. But I wanted to show you this because somebody asked me about the slow cooker bags. That's what this is. This is every time I open this up, that barbecue chicken, and I'm like, dang, am I getting rid of this, or am I keeping this chicken? Let me see. I think I've had it a while. I think we don't even know when we made that chicken, so it's going out. And that's probably why the dog was like came around. He's probably like, wait, what are you gonna do with that? And I'm not about to give him no chicken. I think that's why he rolled up on me. So tequila day, I'm gonna put that book back here. I'm gonna need my garlic. I love this little container. You know me, I'm in this container mode, y'all. I fall in love with all these little tiny containers. So I'm gonna just literally lift this out of the casserole dish. See that? It's a bag. And they run about 6 in a pack. And then all I have to do is just look at my casserole dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a quick cleaning because I want to use that for my wedges. And that way with that, I don't have to do a lot of scrubbing. I don't have to do any scrubbing, really. I'm just going to wipe this out and we'll be good to roll. But I put it in there just to put it in the fridge. Actually, did not cook it in there. I cooked it in the slow cooker. And what I loved And sorry if I'm not in the shot. I'm just rinsing out this dish. What I loved about those slow cooker bags was just as easily as it came out of this dish, that's how easy it came out of the slow cooker. And if anybody knows about doing barbecue or anything with sauces in your oven or even in your slow cooker, that sugar will cake on there. All right, that sugar will cake on there. Let me grab this towel and start using it so I won't have to use up my paper towels. That sugar will cake up on there, so. And then I switched you guys around, so I'm gonna have to check these comments on here. Watching this morning with Michael and friends. Yes, I had such fun. I had such fun. I hadn't been over there in a while, and every now and then I'll get an invite from Michael to come and hang out. So I'm gonna move that chicken up over there until I get ready. So I've got a little bit more space. The cheese is also going to be an ingredient that we're going to use. Let me grab my knife here, because the first thing I want to do, I want to move some of this stuff out of the way here. Let me grab the mat for the vegetable. Let me see, where's the green? That's what we've been using, right? Green. I think it's in the dishwasher. Yep. All right, so I can turn the dishwasher on, guys. Man, okay, back to the tacos we did last week. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, go look on the picture on the Instagram, and those tacos had to be a mile high. I'm losing my pants, y'all. Those tacos had to be a mile high, and I mean, they were so good. Man, last week, in fact, my daughter was like, what about the pineapples? Are we still on that pineapple kick? Because last week, we put pineapple in everything. I'm not going to put pineapple in this. I am going to go ahead and get my lemonade on. I know that much. Let me see. I was trying to put all the pots that I'm going to use over here, but I don't think I want to use that. So, the avocado, oh my God, the guacamole we did last week was really good. And I was like, why haven't we done more with Taco Tuesday? That was really interesting. As much as we cook on Tuesday, we have not done more Taco Tuesday. But why does Taco Tuesday have a day every week? What are we doing some of the other days? What other cultures are we exploring? What days? I know, like, fish fry Friday. We always have fish fry on Fridays. What are you doing some of the other days that you are exploring? Like, I know some people have oxtails, collard greens on Sunday, and I hadn't done the greens in a while either. So what I'm gonna do now is, which is a staple, guys, is I am going to put I'm gonna get some lemonade going here. That's one thing I do, and I'm so totally almost out of lemonade. So I'm gonna grab my knife here. I gotta figure this out because we're coming back, and I'm like, I need to give that another rinse. I don't think I brushed my lemons off, my lemon and my peach. So let me go back to the sink to do that. And that's out of your peripheral, so bear with me while I get my peach. And I'm sorry, I apologize once again to the state of Georgia. But this is, my dear friends, this is a gorgeous South Carolina peach. I'm sorry, Georgia. I'm sorry. But when I go into the farmer's table, and let me tell you, now, no slight, the Georgia peaches are big, they look good, but for pink peach lemonade, I need a big pink peach, okay? So, back in shop. So, for my lemonade, just for the sake of color, I have to go with This bad boy is pretty. That bad boy is pretty. Look at that. Ooh, that's a shot right there. Oh, wait a minute. That's a shot, y'all. This little peach went to lemonade. All right, so let's get that. It's been a minute since I had that. Been a minute. Been a minute. Stop running away. Stay in that shot. Now you done got my hand wet all over. I love the colors. I just love a rainbow. Yeah, we're gonna still have some we're gonna have some good conversation. Hello there, everybody. You guys, I'm sorry I'm a little bit far away. And you know what? I could probably once I get all my stuff, I'm gonna probably come to the corner a little bit more. Y'all don't understand how gorgeous that is. We've inspired the hashtag don't squeeze the lemons. All right, so all righty. I know it's kind of seems like it's kind of quiet, don't it? Okay, that's gorgeous. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Okay, so basically, for those who hear about this, if you've heard it before, tell a friend. All right, so peach lemonade is something that I drink. I keep on hand. Um, Let me see. I got so much in this fridge. I can't believe we ain't cleaned out this fridge yet. I'm gonna get that done as soon as possible. So here is the batch that we're gonna get rid of. This is a reconstituted batch. Everybody already knows that's going down the drain, and that's how we deodorize the garbage disposal. So that's going down the drain. And Yolanda, don't squeeze the lemon. What do you mean? I mean, don't squeeze the lemon. There is no need. Hey, YouTube up there. There's absolutely no need to squeeze the lemon because when you steep your lemon, all of that pulp is going to come out as you agitate your lemon when you stir your lemonade. Okay? So we're going to give this a quick wash. I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick little wash in here. And it will take its place in the shot as well. All righty. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, trying to figure out where do we go to next because this thing has evolved. I'm pushing the lemon down the drain here, bear with me. Yes, and the peach too. And now what you have going on in the kitchen is you have this burst of lemon zested flavor, lemon zested scent. Okay. All right. So only thing I'm going to do is basically I take my peach. I'm just going to cut it in large chunks around the pit. Right? See that? I don't have to do a whole lot with it. Even the pit is going in. But of course I'm going to go ahead and try to get as close to it as I can because when I pour up a slice of the lemon, this one looks like it's easy enough to just come on off of there, so we'll get all that off there. All right, and then that's gonna go in. My lemon, I try to get at least 3 to 4 slices out of that. And I'm going to get all that lemon juice on my cutting board, which is going to do what? Clean the cutting board. Going to naturally deodorize, or whatever you call it, disinfect. It's going to naturally disinfect my cutting board. I'm going to take a paper towel and just rub that lemon juice right into my cutting board. My kitchen right now smells like amazing lemon. My lemonade is going to be amazing lemon. It's going to be peach. It's going to be pink in color. Once I put it on the stove. So all of this is just basically going to go in the pot right here. Go in my pot. Big chunks of peaches, big chunks of lemon. I'm going to fill that with water. Basically, if you're just going to drink it for yourself, like tea, you're going to steep this. We're going to steep this like tea, right? And so put that in the trash bag over there. And I have to kind of instruct on it in my bag. I have to instruct on it kind of each and every time because we got new listeners, because we got new viewers, because I know you told a friend, right? I know you have hit that like button and that share button. Better yet, I hope you hit that share button and got some people watching, because I know you're running around saying, man, y'all have got to watch and check out Dryer Buzz. I know that's what they do on YouTube. YouTube, we can just get these other folks to do the same thing, would be good. So I'm gonna take a paper towel here, clean my hands up. My hands not gonna be sticky or anything, but I'm just gonna wipe that lemon juice around my cutting board just to kind of get that nice and disinfected, natural disinfectant. All right, see that? And even my meat, my vegetables, nothing wrong with having a little bit of lemon on that. In fact, some of you, it's your culture to put lemon on everything. So that's that. And then all I'm going to do now is just go ahead and fill this with water. And I'm going to put that on the stove. If you guys want to see what that looks like in there, just basically my peach and my lemon went right into the pot. Because if I were to ask you, what is the flavor of pink lemonade? Everywhere you go, you order pink lemonade. What's pink lemonade? I don't know. So if you just want to make one pitcher like that, 2 quarts, 2 lemons, 2 lemons, 2 quarts, right? Hey Caribbean, hey hip hop. 2 quarts, 2 lemons. In your smaller pot, your 2 quart. This is about a quart right here. But your 2 quart pan. I'm doing a gallon. I'm trying to get a gallon, so I think this is 4 quarts right here. Filling this up while we are prepping our meal. I'm going to put a little bit more on there. I'm going to put this on the stove. And I'm going to let it get hot. Then I'm going to bring it up and let it get a nice little rolling boil. Get those peaches dancing in there. Once those peaches start dancing around in there, I'm going to turn it off. The first part of it is going to go right into my pitcher. The leftover liquid is going to go into the ice trays, which I need to find. I have ice trays somewhere, and Patty Betty was like, instead of just holding that as a reserve, why don't we go ahead and freeze it? That way, when you fix a glass of lemonade, you can put a lemon ice cube in it. That way, if it's, of course, it's already cold because we keep it in the fridge, but think about if you were taking it out, because we're always talking about tailgating and those kinds of things, but to make a batch of that, because there is some reserve, because you can clearly see all of that is not going to go in this pitcher. But what will go in the pitcher, you can even drink it down and reconstitute. That's the good thing about using real fruit in real lemonade. Hey there, Greg. So that's the good thing about that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to fill up my pitcher. What I have left, I'm going to pour it into the ice trays. And that way my ice cubes will be lemonade. And that is a real difference, y'all. It is a real difference because when the ice melts, usually you figure your beverage will water down, and it doesn't water down. What if I was to put some tequila? Ooh, stop. We're not spiking the lemonade. We might spike. Okay, wait. I'm getting a little National Tequila Day. Peach lemonade. What would a peach? Somebody find me a recipe. What do I need to do with that? Okay. All right, we gotta get these vegetables in the oven because we're gonna get this stuff in the oven. We gotta get dinner going. This is gonna be dinner. And the meat is actually a topping. The meat is not actually the basis of it. The basis of the meal is the potatoes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and cut these potatoes, get them seasoned off, get them oiled up, and then into the oven, let that bake. And then while they're baking, because it doesn't take too long, we're gonna do the rest of the stuff, all the other toppings. This ain't that Taco Tuesday, because this one's got a little buzz. All right. Again, my name is Yolanda. If you're watching this on your timeline, my timeline, perhaps a friend has said, "Hey, look, check out Yolanda." Uh, when you hear me come over here to the sink, I'm just basically taking a brush to my vegetables. Because just like I put my little handprints all over them, there are other people that go around the stores with their little handprints. All right? People wonder, why are you washing your food? Like that. All right, where's my towel? Where's my towel? So tell me again, if you would just leave me a message, the device that you're on, because you're on a variety of devices. YouTube, you still hanging out? You're on a variety of devices. Let me know if the quality is good, could be better, or it looks best. I don't know. I do try to go back and check out some of the things. And like I said, having YouTube come in, hang out with us, and we tried to do the shot from over there. I felt really disconnected. Even now, like I really want to like come in some and hang out with you guys, but then you can't see the board as I'm going to work on all this stuff. So, and Facebook still seems like you guys got a little bit of all my bows are under this. I want to make sure I don't mess up my bows. But I'm thinking I'm liking this. Let me make sure I'm still on the YouTube shot. Yeah, YouTube is good. YouTube is looking at my whole kitchen. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to do this in wedges. And I'm going to oil, like I said, I'm going to oil these up. I'm going to season them up. And let me see what seasoning. Taco seasoning. Trying to think, what did I do with the taco seasoning? And I keep this around just so I could look at it to see what seasonings I need to go to my cabinet for. So this is basically salt, spice, garlic powder, sugar, cornstarch, onion powder, chili peppers. The only difference is this has the chili peppers, it has the red bell pepper, paprika, and onions. So I usually feel like, the only thing I'm missing is that. So I'm gonna grab my Dr. Flavor spices. And I'm trying to think, do I want to use, I only have a little bit of the Creole Delight. I use my everything up. So the Nola twist, I love this Nola twist because the Nola twist, and guys, drflavorspices.com has invited you guys to come over and check out her website. She is a Facebook friend and she's giving you $5 off. The spices does last a while. And if you go to drflavorspices.com, use the code 5OFF, the number 5 and the word off, no spaces, drflavorspices.com. Please go and check her out. Check out her spices. And look for her out vending and some of the expos and things like that. If you don't see her, if you go into some of the boutique places, ask them. Just start asking them, do you carry Dr. Flavor Spices? Because, our goal is to get another woman. To get a woman we know on the Forbes list. We put a lot of people on the Forbes list. Okay? Atlanta, California is represented. I think they said California has 6 women on the Forbes list. It's time for us to get some East Coast on the Forbes list. And the only way to get that, you know how you put a woman on the Forbes list? By spending an average of $9 to $18. $9 to $18. Don't worry about making her a millionaire and a billionaire and worry about all that. When was the last time you spent $9 to $18 with a female business owner? $9 to $18 can put a woman on the Forbes list. Hell, you can go to drybus.com, you can go to 27answers.com and spend $9 on me, on you. Spend $9 on you and get one of my books, and then you can help me get on the Forbes list. But anyway, so we're going to take our potatoes. Where's my pan? Here's my pan. I'm going to fill up this pan I want to fill up this pan with these potato wedges. And we're going to go ahead and get them in the oven. My oven is preheated, and it's getting hot right behind me. While I am on here live talking and having fun with y'all see fire back there, please tell me before the smoke alarm, okay? We will set off a smoke alarm too. We have done that. So any episode we don't, we're doing good. Right here, steeping is my lemonade. When it once I hear it rolling, get into a rolling boil behind me, I'm going to place a lid on it and let it steep. So that's something I'm listening for behind me there. I don't think I did anything else. Any suggestions? I bought some. You saw there in the cabinet. I bought some curry and I bought some turmeric. What are some of the things that you guys are adding curry and turmeric to? So now, I know to cut this. And again, like I said, I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. I'm not trying to play one on live stream. I depend on y'all, okay, for your suggestions. I've got a couple of great chefs that I follow. They'll jump on live. I don't know where D. Jason Hodge is. I know it's summertime, and during the summer he works a lot with our youth out on the West Coast, and so he's got camp after camp. Chef in Pearls, I think she's out at events. I'm a cook, not a chef. One Love Tea and Eats. I need some suggestions because the girl tried to go buy these onions today, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I'm learning from them. I had to learn from them going back into the caregiver space because I wanted to up my skills a little bit. And as you can see, I've done a little something. So let me see. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to, because I want a wedge, I'm just going to half these. I'm going to continue to half these potatoes until I get that wedge. That's too big, so I'm going to go again until I get a nice little wedge. And I'm like, is that too big? Because I'm going to bake these wedges off. So all of my toppings are going to, so I got about 4 out of that. All of my I thought about doing a twice baked, but then I'm like, no, let's go ahead and do the wedges. So I'm just going to keep cutting until I get down to a wedge. And I think that's about it right there. All right. And then that way, and then what we're going to do is we're going to top our wedges. We're going to marinate, and then we're going to bake our wedges. Do I need to put that in? Can I just do that all in one bowl? Or will I need to? That's a lot of potato. One potato made a lot of wedges. I'm like, am I going to, will I need to cut these again? Oh, let's see what we end up with. I may not need 4 potatoes. So, but basically, oh my God, that's going to be a lot of food, y'all. All right. So what we're doing is, oh my God. Definitely going to have some leftovers for lunch. So what we're doing, this ain't that Taco Tuesday, okay? YouTube, y'all having fun up there. Let me see. Let me go over here to Facebook. Please follow. Please like us on YouTube. We're starting to do a little bit more. Please like, if you're on Facebook, please like our Drivers East page. Trying to go and do a little bit more live there. But then, you know, Zuckerberg be doing some stuff, so we still have to hang out on our personal page. So basically, I'm just giving these, I'm cutting my potatoes pretty much in eighths. Because I cut them in half, and I cut that in half, and I cut that in half. What is that? That would be 16. No. I cut it in half, and I cut those in half. That would be 8, right? I know my fractions, okay? For some reason, I did do well in math. See, I got 8 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 1/8. I cut it in eighths. So I cut it in half, which gave me from 2 to 4. I cut that in half, which went from 4 to 8. So, and I'm just basically putting my wedges in here, in my pan. And we're going to top these. I'm going to put a little oil on them. And I'm going to toss them. So, I'll straighten them back out. I just want to make sure I got enough room, how much I'm going to need. I might only, I don't even know if I need I might get one more in there. for the sake of the show, I'm gonna do one more. I don't know if I'm gonna get wait a minute, come on now. So we cut it in half, and we cut that in half. I'm not gonna use that other one. I don't think I'm gonna use it because there's 3 of us. So I'm so used to cooking for 6. Cut it in half. Cut that in half. That gives you 8 slices per potato. And you could go smaller, or you could use the little gold potatoes if you wanna. And I think we can double these up in the pan because I'm thinking they're gonna cook down, right? Shrink down a little bit. You can cut them down thinner if you want to. You can go pretty much in fries. I could have broken out the mandolin. I could have run them across the mandolin. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get these in here. I'm gonna drizzle them with some oil. I'm gonna hit them off with the seasoning, and I'm gonna put them right in the oven. Once they cook down, then I'm gonna like try and straighten them out, make them nice and cute because all of these other ingredients are gonna top that. This ain't that Taco Tuesday because we are cooking with Buzz. Again, my name is Yolanda. Most people know me as Dryer Buzz. Only within the last couple of years they realized my name was Yolanda. So my oil thing is out, so let me get a little bit of oil. I'm not gonna use the EVOO. I'm just gonna put a little canola oil on there. Let me tell you. There is also a secret ingredient, mustard. Let me tell you, if you are trying to get that tangy flavor and thinking, I always thought, especially on the mac and cheese, I always thought that tangy flavor, I'm just going to hit this off just a little oil, too much. Get those, let me toss this in the oil here. I always thought the real tangy flavor came from the cheeses. It's actually not. It comes from the like, dang, she worked so hard on lining that up. Let me bring it over here so it'll be in the shop for everybody. So I'm gonna put these in the oven, and then what we'll do when they come out of the oven. Oh man, I could cut that again. That sounded big. When they come out of the oven, then we're gonna layer them, and we're gonna layer them with all these great vegetables, and then they're gonna go back in. This ain't that. What you call it? Taco Tuesday. So I'm gonna bake these off. I'm gonna hit this with, I'm thinking about putting a little bit of mustard on there. I probably should do this in a bowl. I still feel like some of these wedges are kind of big, but I think that's gonna give it I think that's gonna really give it some good flavor. So, we're making taco wedge, nacho wedge, not taco, nacho wedge, because I'm gonna when this come out of the oven, so you guys know, so you gotta go, you gotta come back. But when this come out of the oven, I'm gonna hit it off with some cheese, homemade cheese sauce. I'm gonna melt up some buttermilk. I'm gonna make a buttermilk cheese sauce. I'm gonna hit that with that. Then I'm gonna layer. I'm gonna put. Gonna have toppings of peppers, tomatoes, not the pineapple, and then I'm gonna pour that cheese on. The cheese is going on, then the vegetables is going on, then a little bit more cheese on top, and it's gonna go in the oven. It's gonna bake, and then you're gonna have. Oh, we're also gonna put some buffalo chicken on it. I'm gonna take that ground chicken and I'm gonna do a little bit of a buffalo with that. All right, so I got oil on there. Good oil. I did the oil so that the spices will stay on there. So I'm gonna hit this off with some of this Dr. Flavor spices, which has a little cayenne in there. What I love about her spices is when you put it on, you can literally see the herbs. I'm trying to stand back because the last one we did. And the thing about it too is you can kind of go heavy with it. It's got cayenne in it, guys, so I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. But it's so good. And I'm doing liberal with it. I'm very liberal with it. And then I think I want to put just a little bit of ground mustard on there. I'm still gonna probably hit this off with a cayenne. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna hit this off with just a little bit of my sea salt, just because the spices are more herb than salt. Cause she's healthy. She is. Dr. Flavor is. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good. I would go with a little bit of garlic, but I feel like the taco is more towards the peppers and the onions. So I'm not gonna do. Plus, that's got your garlic in there and your onion powder in there. But I'm gonna hit it off with a little bit of sea salt as my lemonade is over here. It's starting to get a little bit of a, not necessarily a roll to it yet, but the heat it's definitely heated through. So I'm gonna hit this off with just a little bit of sea salt. And I put a little bit of foil on this, but because it's going to be kind of a twice bake, I really want the heat to go ahead and penetrate. I don't want to hold it, and I don't want to hold you. So my wedges, as you can see, the wedges are ready, and they're going to go ahead and go in the oven and bake while we spend a little time together. The pan's gonna come out. So, and notice I started with 4 potatoes. I'm like, girl, who you cooking for? You didn't go for 3? So we're gonna do 3 potatoes. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish up. Let me clean this up. Let me clean myself up. Sneeze upon the cayenne. And then clean off my board. Got a little oil on my board. And all we have to do now is prep the vegetables. That's gonna go. It's got seasoning everywhere. What I want to do before I do the vegetables is I need a little bit of vegetables to go in the guacamole. So, a little bit of tomatoes going in the guacamole. A little bit. I think I put a little bit of the chive in the guacamole. Maybe I'll just tad of the cilantro. So let me get those things rinsed off. I'm gonna grab my mother's strainer. That's gonna go over in the sink here, and we're gonna hit this off. What I love about the places that I shop is they know me and they know what I'm doing, so they also make suggestions. So she was like, I know you're not gonna leave up out of here without some cilantro. So we got a little bit of cilantro, so that's gonna go. And I did not put the cilantro in that shot. You see that? How y'all let me know I have the cilantro in the shot. My peppers, I'm gonna cut the peppers, I'm gonna dice up the tomatoes, and then we're going to hit off, checking on that, we're gonna hit off, and this Nola twist, it makes the best guacamole. I'm telling you, I usually have guacamole for days, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And this is how I know last week's Taco Tuesday was a winner for dinner, okay? No leftovers. The guacamole, gone, people. And I use 2, and usually I always have the guacamole to myself. Cilantro is gorgeous. That's some gorgeous cilantro. Hold on, let's see here. Let me get that shot. Oh, you know what I did not do? I didn't take a picture of the potatoes. So let's do an oven cam on the potatoes. Y'all are no good. Y'all let me go all the way through that without my oven, without my... All right, so we got our potatoes in there. They look like they're doing good already. Let me do a shot on this. Oh my God, that's gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so basically the bell peppers, I'm gonna go ahead and dice those up. Somebody please tell me, I think I'm just supposed to chop the edges of this onion. I've not done this, I've not used that before. So, I don't know. But what I'm gonna do now is get all this oil off my knife, for one, before it slip out of my hand. Where's my other knife? So what do you guys have planned for Taco Tuesday, especially since it's National Tequila Day? That's the cuestiones. And again, I need to know if the device that you're on, if the shot is okay, if the sound is okay. I don't see any sound reporting. And Instagram, I need to restart you guys. You guys, the time limit is counting down to 2 minutes. So I'm going to restart you guys. Facebook, you guys are on the iPhone 6 Plus, the old iPhone, which I need to clean off. I think you'd have a better shot if I was to clean it off. And YouTube, you guys are on the iPad, the big iPad. So I hope that sound is okay. Hanging out, talking, blogging. Um, this ain't that Taco Tuesday. No, I have not had a tequila shot for National Tequila Day, so we're trying to figure out how we can possibly get some tequila into the recipe. Maybe a little nip of tequila into the cheese sauce. I don't know what that tastes like. I don't know what that does. Maybe I meant to put the mustard on the potatoes, y'all. I'm thinking in my head, do I want National, Tarika said National. I'm thinking, do I want to, I almost want to put that mustard. Maybe I'll put a little mustard in the cheese sauce. How about that? We'll do the cheese and the mustard. Okay. So I'm literally gonna dice these up. Everything's gonna get a nice dicing. Because last week we did it kind of on a fajita style. I know somebody was suggesting fajitas. We did a fajita last week. And I'm thinking about garlic. Will I need any garlic? I can put a little bit of garlic in the guacamole. We'll do that. So I'm gonna dice this. It's gonna go in a bowl. Let me see if I got my bowls. Yes, see? I love this. Okay, so we're gonna get our bowls going here. And the peppers are gonna go in a bowl. So we'll get ready. The peppers have a bowl, tomatoes have a bowl, all the toppings. These are just the toppings, guys. Let me share that. Let me get Instagram back. These are just the toppings, the meat in and of itself. Yeah, I do need the garlic for the chicken. These are going to just be our toppings. And so, it's gadget time. It's gadget time. This is a little sharpener I found at the grocery store. I've been looking all over like something that keep my knives going. And you just basically hold it like that. It's got a little handle. Put that on your board and just run your knife through it. Do not go back and forth. Just come through once. And be careful. Gadget time. Gadget time. And then I can get a little bit better control on my potatoes. Or my peppers, I should say. Potatoes in the oven. I didn't cover them because I kind of want them to go ahead and, get heated through. But once we put all these toppings on top, they will, again, they'll go back in for kind of like a twice bake, if you will. So I should have put a wet paper towel up under my thing here. I know somebody's probably texting it. Wet your towel under your board there. I know somebody's looking out for me because, some people would be like, ooh, she's going to cut her finger. Let's watch. She's going to cut her hand. Let's watch. Somebody will be looking out for me. There we go. All right. So now, see that? Steady as she blows. I have got to, like I said, this little block that I have here, I got it at a I keep wanting to say flea market, but antique place, and there's a guy in there, one of the vendors in there, he does a lot with reclaimed wood. So he made this from 2 shutters, home shutters, window shutters, and shelves. And Petty Betty is going to decorate it at some point. I have to wait till she waits till the inspiration hits. She's gonna do a couple things to it for me. And I went to the home store and I got just the little brown butcher block to go on top of it. And I'm not using it. I'm using it, but I'm not using it because I'm using my vegetable one on top of that. So you can see that little butcher block up under there. You just got a whiff of it. So what I'm doing now, for those of you that are just coming in, this ain't that Taco Tuesday. We are doing nacho wedges. Still working on the name. Epic nacho tailgate nacho wedges. Why are we talking football, you know? We're talking football because it's time for the WFAChamps.com championship game. That's women's professional football rolling to Atlanta. You're going to see some women running around Atlanta this weekend, and you're going to say, drivers, what's going on up there in Kennesaw? And I'm going to tell you, it's the championship games. Those are so many teams. You got a team coming from LA. You got, I think, one coming from Arizona. I think you got one coming from East Coast, West Coast. They about to hit up. They about to, I mean, like hit. They about to take some hits. Back. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's get a little bit of that. We need some sound up in here. Let me see what we got here. Let's listen to it. Let me see. Where do I have it? Y'all gotta remind me to check my inbox. Oh my God. My inbox is insane over here. Hold on. While I chop this up in my, if you can see my, if y'all can see it, I know Instagram, I mean YouTube can see into this pot over here. My peaches are rolling. What happens is the lemons, they all jump to the side of the pot. And the peaches get to dancing up in there. And that peach color, that color that's coming out. Remember I said, don't squeeze your lemon and don't peel your peaches. I need to put anybody on the charger. Don't squeeze your lemon, don't peel your peaches. The lemon's gonna go to the side and hang out. The peaches gonna get their dance on. And my water is already turning pink. For those of you that like pink lemonade. And so once I see the peaches dance a little bit, I see a little bit of that color coming off, I turn it off. I'm going to put that top on there and just kind of let it steep. All right. Hold on. Got to start it over.
I'm trying to get them to the championship while I'm trying to keep them out of jail, while I'm trying to keep them from fighting one another, trying to keep their marriages good, trying to keep their jobs, and my job. All of that just to get to a national championship. I have been told by several players, Brand, you're a fucking asshole. And I'm like, yes. Like, that's my goal. That's my goal.
April, a.k.a. Brain. Brain can be an asshole. April is an asshole.
And you motherfucking right, I'm an asshole about my brain. And if you're not about my brain, you can get the fuck off my team and ask them if I said that shit.
April is about her business. She can be a hard ass. You know, sometimes she's strict with the mouth.
Oprah is not a billionaire because she fucking, cradled nuts.
Simon Mantha Lewis, my nickname is Anime. Anime don't take no shit. I don't like drama in my life. I don't have time for it. I want to play football. I want to smash a bitch in your face. I want to get the fuck off the field and go on about my business. That's it.
Every NFL player that's had a headline that's been fucked up is anime.
My name is Shayla. They call me Callie. I play offensive line.
Callie is a bitch.
Hey, I don't have a middle ground. A lot of people can go off and then come back. I'm either on or I'm off. It's black or white with me.
Callie has an agenda, and that means that she's got to manipulate and play a couple of sides to get some things executed and get things. She's a spy. Callie is a spy. She works for the government. I don't trust the bitch.
I don't travel with the team. I don't eat pregame meals with the team. I ain't got time to play with y'all. I tried to do the team thing yesterday and take the shuttle to the hotel. We waited out at LAX for 30 fucking minutes with a baby on a sidewalk. No, boo-boo.
I don't give no fucks. Do what I want when I want to do it.
She's hell to deal with.
I'm pretty sure.
Y'all hear that?
She talks behind my back like, oh, she never goes to practice when she's on the field. That's because I do it. I just want the respect. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do to get it.
I'm Candace. I'm a middle linebacker for the Atlanta Phoenix. I guess if you just looked at me, you wouldn't think middle linebacker. Pretty girl outside. I'm a jock inside. So
It's hard for me to see Candace as the NFL wife. Candace is the mother. Candace is the beauty queen. I still see Candace, who is in marching band.
April and I go back to, we used to cheat off each other's eggs in high school.
Candace is a lot closer to me than people think. I don't have any type of motherly anything, and she does. She cares about people. I don't give a fuck about athletes.
girls really don't like. I am hot, I am mean, I am a stepmom. One, I guess, for me being all about me and single and selfish to two children was still adjusting to this day, and it's been 6 years.
Smiley's my leader. If I didn't have Smiley on the field, I don't know where this team would be. But I have absolutely no idea how she keeps a real job.
My name is Carla. Everybody calls me Smiley. Well, Monday through Thursday. I'm very professional Monday through Thursday. But Thursday through Sunday night, Monday morning, I might not know where I am. I work hard, but I party as hard as I work.
There's always something going on. There's always drama. There's always cattiness. There's always everything that you could think that would come along with 50 women and 8 men together for 6 to 8 months out of the year.
Anime and I have similar qualities to our personalities, but we're very, very different. I don't like you. I don't like you.
All right, guys, I gave you guys, that was a sneak peek to the audio. The first episode, that is their reality show, but that is Atlanta's women's professional football team, the Atlanta Phoenix. And definitely go and check them out as well. Follow them on Instagram, on all social media platforms. But again, like I said, this weekend, you're going to see something happen. I'm going to go check out these comments over here. This weekend, you're going to be asking me, Yolanda, who are these women running all over Atlanta? Who are these teams? Who are these people on these buses? What's up in that VIP suite? Where are you? Listen, you need to go get your weekend passes right now. WFHHealth.com. WFHHealth.com. Let me jump over here again back to my profile so I can see. I can't get around the board there. Let me get some of these comments and shout out some people that are watching. Let's see here. Laura, Laura, Demita. Hey, Demita, I haven't seen you in a while. Let me turn that down. Hey, Demita, let me see. I haven't seen you in a minute. We're good on Facebook. Thank you so much. Watching. Okay. That is part of a reality show or some archival footage. Let me turn that down. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna sit this over here. I gotta take some pictures too of what we got going on here. So basically, what I'm doing now is I have cut up my bell pepper. I'm just dicing some tomato, and again, I'm just dicing various toppings that are gonna go on the nacho wedges. Can y'all say that for me? I think that's what we're having for dinner. Nacho wedges. These are nacho wedges. Okay, nacho wedges. This ain't that, I have to watch what I'm doing. I'll take off the finger in a minute. This ain't that Taco Tuesday. And so what I'm doing is just chopping up some vegetables that I'm literally going to dump on some potato wedges. But we're going to do it with a little bit of different flavor. So we're going to have I don't know if I need that much plate for the tomatoes. We got two tomatoes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so we got tomatoes. So again, all of my ingredients are gonna go in. And I'm thinking I might wanna saute these a little bit. I think that's what I'm gonna do, a little bit of garlic on those, toss those around, and then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna toss those around. When I take those out, then I'm gonna cook the chicken in the remnants of that. Hell, let's do that together. The chicken and peppers, so we're not doing peppers and pineapple. Okay, so tomatoes will stay tomatoes, but these will go in the chicken. Let's do that. We can involve this meat. This ain't that. This ain't your Taco Tuesday, it's mine. Peppers and chicken. And if you have not tried this ground chicken, oh my God, it's good. Like I said, last week's winner for dinner was really a winner. YouTube, you good up there? I can't see. Let's see. Let me check on YouTube. So again, guys, if you are hopefully somebody is. Oh, you know what? The hell with it. Let me share the post. And I'm sneezing because I have been eating cheese, guys. Y'all know cheese makes me sneeze. Let me share this to a group. Let's share it over here to the women of Douglasville. Let's share it over here to my sisters over there. shout out to the one of the ladies that was watching. She created. We talked about the Forbes list. She created she created a Facebook group, Future Forbes List, Future Women of Forbes List, Future Forbes Lister, I believe it is. So definitely go over there and check them out. Let me get this on the page too. Let me put it on a couple of pages, and we'll put it over there on Drive Bus Eats. I don't know why I haven't thought to do that myself. Golly, how am I telling y'all to create buzz and I have not done it? I'll put it on the Drive Bus page. And also, I'm going to go ahead and be bold and dare with it. Let me get it over here to the Tom group. All right, so again, just doing some taco wedges. Like I said, last week we did the ground chicken tacos, and was really surprised at how. And I know a lot of people saying they're tired of chicken, you know, and it's okay. But you know, the thing that happens with the chicken is it is the one thing that you can really get some really good flavor out of. So the tomato, I'm not gonna. I'm trying to think. No, I'm gonna let that stay a real natural ingredient on the. I almost really want to put it all in. I almost really want to give it all a nice saute. So, all right. So we got tomatoes there. I feel like I'm making such a mess. My lemonade is going good. I'm going to turn my lemonade off. Let that come to a nice room temperature. I go ahead and pour off my first batch of lemonade, and then on top of that, get that frozen. I'm trying to figure out what Patty Betty put my ice trays, y'all. I need my ice trays for my lemonade. So I can get those frozen. I don't understand. There are simple places to put things, but of course, when somebody comes behind you in your kitchen, it's like, where is everything? I would have thought the simple thing would be to put them back. Let me get this plug back up so we don't lose that. Let me get a picture of that. So, the onion. Gotta figure out the onion, guys. Did anybody tell me how to cut this onion? And not the regular onion. I guess I'm just gonna rinse it off and dice it up. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So that's that. My 4-cheese blend. I've got some extra sharp cheddar in there. I'm gonna put that in there with a little bit of buttermilk. Get me a nice little cheese sauce going. So that cheese sauce. Hey Kimberly, cheese sauce is gonna go on there. I'm losing my pen. Cilantro is gonna go on there. Let me do this. Let me get me another photo here while I wrap this up. Oh, the green it just is so lovely. Okay, so we got our bell pepper, we got our tomato. Now I need to figure out. I think the cilantro, I really want to keep it kind of large. I don't want to do too much with that, but y'all gonna be like really like no help. Do I take 2? Is that enough? I think that might be enough. I don't know. So let me give that a rinse off, and then I'm going to give that a chop. Green onion. Alrighty then. Did I not just plug that up? And then what we're going to do, since we said we'd do that, I got to do some regular onion for the chicken. So this is going to be garnish-wise. that going on the potato. On the potato. Hey, where's my other bowl? Put my guacamole. My guacamole bowl. All right. I think the cilantro, I'm just supposed to kind of just pinch it off of there. Let me give that a little rinse. And alrighty then. I need some onion. Let me get a couple of onion out of my bowl here. Because I want some onion in this chicken. I'm trying to think maybe one. I'm doing 2 pounds of chicken. 2 pounds of chicken. 2 pounds of chicken. Look who's back. Look who's back. 2 pounds of chicken. 2 pounds of chicken. I think this is going to be a little bit better than I thought now that I think about it. What you doing, madam? Welcome back. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna dice up my onion here. I'm looking at it. We love onion. Love onion. And I'm thinking now that it's coming to fruition in my head, I'm thinking of putting a lot of this kind of in the meat, just making a nice meat topping. And then topping that with cheese. I think that's gonna look really good, those colors in that chicken. So let me see what I end up with. No, I don't want to spiralize. I'll go ahead and just chop this. I should have went in like I did on those tomatoes, right? Was everybody good? Y'all good? Y'all good over there? I think everybody's good. Like I said, I'm not a cook, not trying to play one on live stream. Just hanging out in my kitchen, making dinner, talking about topics, talking about Atlanta events, White Linen Weekend, hashtag White Linen Weekend. Go check that out. If you like poetry, like spoken word, at the same time you like philanthropy. You like giving back to the community. You're one of those people, let me not look at y'all, let me look at this knife. You wonder about all these organizations that's out here working with these kids. You wonder how people get down in Atlanta. And I actually did a little bit of radio this morning, and people are surprised that living in Atlanta, that people are civically involved. It's one thing to come here for the lifestyle. It's one thing, enjoy the lifestyle. We want you to enjoy the lifestyle. But what you'll soon find when you do come to Atlanta, no matter where you are on the spectrum of lifestyle, you will oftentimes find yourself attaching to a worthy cause, attaching to something that's real passionate. And a lot of the involvement that goes on with our kids in the state doesn't come from big budgets. It comes from organizations that make, that lifestyle that you enjoy. On the flip side of that, a lot of times you'll see, when you see something says like a portion of the proceeds goes to this, that, or the other, that's what's going on kind of behind the scenes. So with White Linen Weekend, which is the Hank Stewart Foundation, what I love about going to their events is you get to see their work all year long. Some of these major organizations, they have a convention every year, and they go off and they have these wonderful sponsored conventions and parties and all of this, and they call it all these fancy words, but then when it's time to come back to the community, they ain't got no money. They'll go to these conventions and they'll have all these state of the talk of this and state of the talk of that, and all of them will go and sit on these panels and all that kind of stuff, and they'll talk about, well, Chicago got this problem, New Orleans got this problem, Atlanta's got this problem, West Coast got their problems, but we got these 100 century-plus year-old organizations that ain't got no money. Because they can go to all these corporate sponsors. The corporate sponsors, they'll give them money to party, but they won't give them money to spend in the community. And I done told all of them, y'all need to stop having an annual convention. because you plan in the convention all year long. When do you do the work? When do you put some money behind some of these things? When does the money go from the suites to the streets, right? So I love to support organizations where you can see the work. Okay, so we're gonna put our onion over here in the pot right here. Y'all can transition just like that. Put our onion over here in the bowl, and I think we have pretty much everything to go ahead and start on our chicken. I was kind of wondering if my cord was gonna reach up here. Got my potatoes in the oven. My onion is like, whoa, stop cutting to get there. I'm gonna hit some of this garlic too to go in here with these onions. So we're gonna saute the onions. Ooh, those onions hitting. All right, so here I have, let me get one more shot of everything. Wipe this down and get me one more shot of this. I better use a napkin for that. I don't want onion all in my towel. But I mean, I think it's sad. I think we need to call attention to that more. I love that there was one video, and I usually don't watch that brother, and I hate to give that disclaimer, but I don't. But there was one video, and he was talking about it, and the same thing, like when we have these faith-based church initiatives, there's a reason why these pastors are not out there more. And these pastors, I'm like, how do they not understand it? I know them all, and I know a couple of them that can rebuke the devil truly and go out there and join these people in the streets. But there's a reason that they are being paid not to march with you guys or with us, because I'm a retired marcher. But there's a reason that they're being paid not to get involved or not to bring into the pulpit a lot of these issues that's happening in the community. Because, I mean, you ought to be in church weeping every Sunday for what's going on in our communities, largely in these various enclaves and in these communities. Sunday ought to just be a day of weeping and action, get mad and then work. And I don't mean to speak, I kind of do mean to speak against the church for a minute. Last week, last week, church hurt was going around. Go and look that up, hashtag church hurt. But there's a reason why, and it's simply because of the financial ties of our church today. Back in the day, the pastors were the ones that had to get out there and march and do the work and meet with politically, because everybody else had to do what they had to do to keep their jobs and take care of their families and so forth. But now, potatoes are baking up good. But now, should I put a little tequila? We got to remember that what we're doing with the tequila, because it is national tequila, that as I roll back into this church conversation. But I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason for it. Even on some of these issues, we have not seen some. I can't even find the words. Can you imagine remember doing that? Can you imagine what that front row at any march look arm in arm with even they got to do arm in arm? Can you imagine what that front row? Why haven't these people been out there on that front row of these marches? Why aren't they? Because they're paid not to be. They're paid not to be. And it ain't your tithes that they're paid. It ain't your tithes. If you were to really look at the bottom line of tithing and whatever, no. It's money coming from elsewhere. They're paid not to get out there and speak on these things, not to get out there and help these families with the litigations of these matters. They're paid not to go over there and meet with these chiefs of police. They're paid not to go over there and meet with the black police associations. They're paid not to be involved in the community, even though they're still on every corner, 2 and 3 times, twice over. But they're paid not to, and it just doesn't make any sense. It was easy to pay them simply because they could not maintain their lifestyle on the money that you do spend. Okay, that's what happens when I'm grabbing a couple of huge garlic pieces out of here, because I want a lot of garlic on this. I mean, it is what it is, and so you gotta wonder. It's like, wait a minute, because I mean, if you could really go and have these meetings at the church, you wouldn't even need to really be out there marching, right? Think about that. Why the meeting ain't at the church? What happened to the meeting at the church? I don't know. Anybody else know why are they in the streets? Why are they not meeting at the church? So anyway, that's just enough. That's some of the when I get pause, when I get the onion out my eye. I will stop and have a discussion with you two. Oh, my garlic just shot away from me. I will stop and have a discussion about a few things here. So, can't get my garlic out the shell, y'all. So, I just find it interesting because, and if y'all, let me tell you something. You really want to know something? Because y'all don't do this enough, okay? Who's having the convention? Because you know it's summertime, right? And you know every weekend they go from hotel to hotel, from chicken dinner to chicken dinner. So go out there. 100 Black Men have one. National Action Network has one. What's another one? NAACP. They'll be boasting about theirs shortly here if they haven't already had theirs. And the same people. All of them have the same people speaking. If you go to their website, click on that sponsor tab, okay, and see how much money they get for sponsoring this party and that party and so forth. Then go look at the budget. If they could spend that money instead of on that ballroom or that chicken dinner or that founders ball and the balls and the galas and all that kind of stuff, if they would transfer some of that budget, some of that money to the actual budget, operating budget in some of these communities of which they say they serve, you'd be able to deal with and address some of these problems. Now, only one organization, at my bequest, and blogging and ranting about this over and over, only one of the organizations, I think, actually did change up their convention to a biannual convention. I'm going to jump on here and get some more of these comments, because I can't see from way over here, y'all, sorry. But only, I think, one of the organizations, and I would love to see more of them. And just make that request. Just say, look, just stop meeting every year. Shout out to those that you're not asking about the haircut. Yes, we did cut low. I'm getting ready to put some color in it. But I go to my barber in the West End, Details Beauty and Barber. Let me see, comments. In St. Louis, a gas station clerk kicking a young lady, and now they are protesting. But see, the thing about this, I know everybody wants to say these things are amped up via Trump, but it's not. It's been going on. It's been going on. We look for every weekend. We look for to see what city was going to be a tinderbox. One of these cities is going to be the tinderbox, and these things. This has been going on, y'all. What was that? Did she text me back on my ice tray? Can you text your sister and see what she did with my ice tray? Oh, okay. So, and it's not a Trump thing. And what happens is by saying it's a Trump thing, you think it's something that's just going on now. This stuff has been going on, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my garlic up and get ready for my chicken. My potatoes about ready to take on all of this. This ain't that Taco Tuesday, because we are cooking with buzz. So I'm going to go ahead and get this chopped, little garlic chop here. It's going to go in with the onion. I'm going to put my onion on. I'm going to layer my stuff. I'm going to brown my chicken. I'm going to do my onion. Let me see, what am I doing? I'm going to do the onion first, and then the chicken, then the peppers. And any of my chefs out there can come on and give me some of that good advice. Let me see, I think you guys got charged. A little bit of charge. Let me give them some charge over here. Oh no, it's upside down, Facebook. Hold on, sorry. Facebook, let me know. Let me know if your audio changed at all when I plug that up on Facebook. So, all right, so the last thing is my garlic. It smells good. Y'all, this smells so good. We did put some salt on the potatoes, right? All right, so last of my dishes, actually, I could have put my onion in there. Then I could use this. Listening to my dog over there, I'm like, did he fall asleep? garlic in there. Man, what you doing over there? All right. So, for those of you that are watching, maybe you saw it on my timeline, your timeline, or a friend's timeline. My name again is Yolanda at Dryer Buzz, 16-year blogger at dryerbuzz.com. You guys are watching me create a YouTube video and just hanging out live streaming. It's all blogging. After blogging for 16 years, 20 years, helping to close the digital divide. 30 years closing the digital divide. 20 years live streaming and blogging and using social media. I am now making it do what it do. And now I'm hanging out in the kitchen. I ended up back in the kitchen in my empty nest. As my kids got older, I ended up in the caregiver space, helping to take care of my mother. And I recognized that my cooking skills were still kind of there, but I wanted to amp them up some. And so what I am doing here is I'm gonna take a picture. Is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna put me an avocado or two over here with that. How about that? There we go. So this ain't that Taco Tuesday because we are cooking with Buzz. So please hit the share button, like button. I've already shared it to a couple of other groups and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for all that you do and looking in. Thank you for those of you that have saved it to watch it later. Thank you for those of you that clicked on the hashtag. Maybe you went off watching another video. Whatever platform you're on, hashtag DryerBuzzEats. If you're looking at the apron, for those of you that can read it the right way on the platform that you're on, it does say WFAChamps.com. We are supporting women's professional football that's happening in Atlanta. There are championship teams coming to Atlanta this weekend, because I know you're going to say, Yolanda, who are those women on those buses in that VIP? Who's playing at Fifth Third Bank? What game is that? It's a championship game. It's women's professional football. Women's Football Alliance, and their champ will be crowned this weekend. This is kind of like their Super Bowl, right? So all these women have been playing all season, and now it comes down to who's going to be the champ. Not only that, they're going to have a great skill game. You're going to get to watch and figure out who's the best quarterback, who's the best receiver, who's the strongest player, all of those things, everything you do in football, except these are women, and it's real women, real football. So I'm going to grab a picture here of all of my ingredients thus far. I've got red pepper, green pepper, tomatoes, onions, chives, I guess, I don't know what that is, and some garlic, some avocados. I'm going to make some guacamole. All this is not going in the guacamole. The peppers, I'm about to hit these peppers and onions off, and some ground chicken. That ground chicken is going to go on top of some potato wedges. We're going to do it almost like a chili fry, but with the taco feel to it, right? And that's what I'm doing. Ali. So, and then I'm going to top it with tomato. I'm going to top that with cheese, okay? So the tomato is going to stay raw, but the peppers, I'm going to go ahead and saute the peppers with the onion and the garlic in with the chicken and taco that up, and that's going to go over some baked potato wedges, which are in the oven baking. So I'm going to pull those out while we finish off this. So that's going to go on top of those potatoes, and then I'm going to top that with, I'm going to make some cheese sauce with a little bit of stone ground mustard. I think I'm going to put a little stone ground mustard in that cheese sauce. Get a little tangy cheese sauce going. Also, a little bit of buffalo, so it'll be buffalo, honey mustard buffalo. I don't know. I'm inspired. I'm going to hit that off, and I got a 4-cheese blend going on right here. Got a 4-cheese blend of Asiago, Fontina, Parmesan, Provolone, which I'm also going to add to this, the extra sharp cheddar for the color of the yellow, making that the nacho, and that's it. That's literally going to be it. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I need a photo of this bad boy right here because this looks good. All right, now we told you this ain't that Taco Tuesday, but you can be watching right now live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube as we are prepping our taco dinner. We're doing epic ultimate nacho wedges as a potato wedge. Oh, did I get it all? What happened? No, wait a minute. Okay. All right, we already told you this ain't that Taco Tuesday at Dryer Buzz. We've got all our vegetables prepped. I'm about to break off some chicken. We're gonna top our potato wedges for some ultimate epic nacho wedges. All righty, so we're gonna hit that off with a hashtag called Taco Tuesday. I keep saying Thursday. And I'm gonna hit that off with a look. It smells so good, y'all. There we go. Alrighty. Oh my God, that looks good. Let me do one more thing on him. All right, the only reason you are catching this in your stream is because you are not watching live as we're prepping our vegetables to get ready to make our ultimate Taco Tuesday nacho wedges. All right, that's potatoes covered, stuffed, smothered with all of these ingredients. I'm about to take these peppers and add that to some ground chicken with the onions and the garlic. Then we're going to top it with the tomatoes and the onions, the chives, and the cilantro, and then of course our Dr. Flavor spices. Hi, Dr. Flavor spices. Got some garlic going in there. Then I'm going to top it with my guacamole. But, like I said, the only reason you're catching this video is because you're probably not watching live. Go up top or go to the profile and get the buzz behind the buzz with Dryer Buzz. All right, need to get this. Man, that looks good. All right, what we said? Taco Tuesday and National Tequila. So I'm giving them that. I'm gonna hit this off. That smells so good in here. But if I don't get these potatoes out of this oven, we're gonna be twice baked burnt. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull my oven out. My lemonade is over here. My lemonade is steeping. Hey, Clark Garrison. I know it's gonna be so good. So my back to the lemonade is steeping. All my lemons and my peaches done settle down in there. So we're gonna have some. Y'all call it pink lemonade. I don't know what flavor is pink. We call it peach lemonade because we make it directly from the lemons and the peach. We don't squeeze the lemon and we don't peel the peach. We just give them a slice, put them in the pot, let them steep, and then we're going to pour it off. So we'll have a nice batch of that. I'm going in the oven now and get these potatoes out. So I need to make room for that. Put the teapot over there. And let me grab my potatoes out here right quick without setting off the smoke alarm. My goodness. Is that tender? Ooh, yes. And you know what? I'm not even going to try to move those around and set them off all nice and pretty. I might. Let me get a little sizzle off of there right quick. They singing. My potatoes over here singing and dancing. Y'all want a close up? So remember we cut the potato wedges, because this ain't that Taco Tuesday Instagram, okay? And these smell good. Basically all I did was I cut my potato in 8 slices. How did I do that? I cut it in half and then I cut that in half. Do the math. That's 8 slices. So 1/8, my wedges are 1/8. 1/8 wedges. All right. Little thing called fractions I remembered. All right, so basically all of this is gonna go on top of that. Can y'all believe that? All of this is gonna end up on top of that. Then we're gonna hit it off with cheese. And we're gonna put it back in. We're gonna bake it again, twice baked. So what I'm gonna do now is get all this out the way. I might have to do it right here. I'm gonna leave that there in the shot. It's about the shot. It's about, oh, wait a minute, I ain't supposed to throw that away. I'm supposed to do something with that, right? It's about the shot, y'all. For some reason, this is wet. Why is this wet? Oh, we had that cilantro over there, didn't we? All right, let me see if we can get a little room here and get our pan. I'm going to try, because I don't think that pan is going to plug up over here. Still trying to work. Again, let me know the device that you're watching on, if your sound is good and if your shot is good. And Clark Garrison is having, oh, wait, today's the 24th. Clark, you're tonight, right? Your event is tonight. You're unveiling your film tonight, right? Please, let me know. Let me double check my calendar. I think it is the 24th. And today's also my cousin's birthday, even though it's National Cousins Day. Today's also my cousin's birthday. I think we're done with tonight. Hope you're still there. Let me know. Yes, ma'am. What time? What time? Because I think I'm headed your way. Short. Red carpet is at 6. What time is it? Oh, good. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. Okay. He said red carpet at 6. The show is at 7. So that means Drive Bus got to go put on a dress. Okay. All right. So we got our photos. We got our pictures. We got to make. Oh, let me whip up the guacamole right quick before I do the chicken, so I get the guacamole chilling. So for my guacamole, I'm not doing a whole lot to it. I'm basically just gonna split my avocados. I'll leave that there since no, I need to come over. I don't want to move that. Let me just do this right here. I'll do it on a paper towel. All right. So what I'm gonna do is basically I'm just gonna split my guacamole, my avocados. I need another bowl. I used my bowl. Last time I felt like I did too much, but I guess I didn't because it went. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so isn't that gorgeous? Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. Wait a minute, I need the picture. I got to talking to y'all, left the video on. Okay. See how I did that? And your seed just comes out. Some people are replanting their seeds. I'm going to go ahead and do, this is a smaller one, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2. Just cut it around. If you were going to serve, this is, if I was going to add slices and dices and all that, no. So basically what I'm going to do, if I can get in here and get a spoon, I'm just going to spoon out my guacamole, my avocado, not guacamole. I'm just going to spoon out my avocado into my bowl. I'm trying to think that I want another bowl. Make sure that's soft enough. Because I would like for this to be a little bit softer. Can y'all see on, nope, I'm out of the shot. Hold on. Out of the shot. Out of the shot. So I'm just going to spoon my avocado in the bowl. And that's it, y'all. And then I'm going to hit it off with a little bit of salt. And I don't know what I did with my lime. I got to find my lime. I need a little bit of lime juice in this. And you know what? I got this lemonade right here behind me. I'm going to grab a little bit of lemon out of there. I always forget to save a piece of lemon for my avocado. Daggone it. So two avocado. I didn't save a piece of lemon. I don't know if I still have my lime. I don't see my lime, so I'm gonna grab me piece of lemon out of my lemonade here. And I'm just gonna go in on that hot ass lemonade. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, good. And this is going back in my lemonade. I got the pulp out of there. So I got some lemon in there. We like lime, but maybe we get some lime for the tequila. Should we put a shot of tequila in the guacamole? We're still trying to figure out where to put the tequila besides taking some shots or making it. Oh, we said we were going to spike some lemonade. Oh, y'all going to spike lemonade, tequila lemonade. Okay, so to my, I'm going to add a couple of pictures of, the small pictures of the garlic in there. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato in there. And a little bit of the onion in there. See that? See that? See what I did there? Not a lot because we like the avocado. So I'm not overdoing it. I don't need a lot. You just want a little bit for the color. Okay? And then again, I'm going to go to my, now this is going to make me sneeze. I'm going to use my Nola Twist from Dr. Flavor Spices because it has everything in it that I need. Sea salt, garlic, onion, herbs, rosemary, black pepper, and some cayenne. And I'm going to tell you, that's going to make every time. It get me every time. No different than that package you buy at the store. Except you know a sister made that one. She threw that out there, Adam. Except you know, if you buy this one as compared to the one you buy at the store, with this one you could put a sister on the Forbes list. Start buying these spices, you could get a sister on the Forbes list. Now, if you don't want a sister on the Forbes list, you want, all them West Coast women on there. 6. How did California get 6 women on the Forbes list? Can we get some East Coast on that Forbes list? So, a sister made that one. And that's one of the things. Can we talk about the stereotypical things is why you don't see enough sisters on the cooking shows or down your cooking aisle and those kind of things? Because people believe it's just stereotypical to have a black woman in the kitchen. So nobody wants to do it. But hey there, Miss Apple is on there. But I'm just saying, cooking is just something we do. But one of the reasons is it has a lot to do with the pushback. Y'all go too hard on people when they come out with these recipes and things like that. Like my girl over here, what's her name? Aisha Curry. Y'all go too hard on the post. People are like, what happened to this and that and the other? Because y'all go too hard. Because you can't, it's hard. It's a hard sell. Media-wise, it's a hard sell. And that's a harsh reality. But that's pretty much what it is. So, I got my guacamole. Basically, like I said, I just took my 2 avocados, the Dr. Flavor Spices, Nola Twist. I put in a little onion, little tomato. I'm going to go a little bit more on the tomato on there. Little onion, little tomatoes, little onion, little more onion on that. Little garlic, and Nola Twist. And I think I'm ready. Put a little lemon in there so it keeps the color all nice. Couldn't find my lime. Don't know what I did with my lime. And give it a taste. Y'all just saw me lick that spoon on live stream. Y'all just saw me lick that spoon on live stream. And not only that, secret ingredient. Drop in a little bit of that more cheese in there. Shh, don't tell nobody. I can't get him a drawer, y'all. Shh. Put a little bit of that 4 cheese up in there. I was going to let it be a secret, but then I was like, no, let me go and tell them. Because they'll be eating theirs, they'll be all mad. Like, mine tastes like hers. Okay, so good. All right, so there we go. I didn't put the cilantro in it. Cilantro can cause a war. But I am going to take a little bit and just put it on top of there. For photo's sake. For photo's sake. and they can chop it up in there. I'm gonna have some as a garnish for everybody that wants it. All right, my potatoes are behind me here. My lemonade's behind me here. Got to do a couple things. The last thing we need to do, now, again, guys, we hang out on live stream. We have conversations. It looks like it takes a lot longer to prepare the meal. No, not necessarily. So what's going to happen is, when I finish this, I'm going to go back and I'll do a YouTube video of the various steps. Basically, you know, while I'm chopping vegetables, we're having a great discussion. We're cooking. All I did was I chopped my potatoes, put them in wedges, had those baking in the oven. My lemonade was steeping. Prep my vegetables. Now all I got to do is brown my meat, and it's Taco Tuesday. So let me get a photo of this. All right, so there we go. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge. I'm gonna let that chill. Because otherwise, I will sit here and I will eat on it. Now, the rest of this, the rest of my vegetable prep, the rest of the vegetables, everything else is going in with the chicken. All right, and then we're gonna take that chicken. I'm gonna get my pan here. Then we're gonna take that chicken, and we are going to. Trying to see what's going to be the best place. Is that not in the shop? Tell me, because I don't know that I don't know that electricity wise it'll go to the. I'll see if it'll go over here. I think I cooked on there the last time. I'll see if it'll reach. I will probably do it over there. Let's see if we go here. I usually go back there. And I have this platter. I have this huge platter. If I was going to serve this at a party, so y'all don't get to see my dishes that I bought. We got to figure out the shot. I got this at the antique store. So what I could do is, if I was the entertaining type, and I allowed somebody to eat. Hey, Big Dex. If I allowed somebody to eat the food that I'm cooking, I would then bake it, because this is stoneware, so I could bake it. I would put the wedges in here for the twice bake, load up the wedges, nacho wedges, put that in the oven, and then it came with $15. I got this 6 of these plates. So this is something that we found. Again, we went to Ben's Antiques, and found this. It was this bowl of 6 plates. I got to figure out a way to get it back in the shop. We're gonna play around again with the shop, but this is something I would serve that on. I thought that idea just kind of hit me. Let me see if I can get it back in the thing here. All right, I love those. That would be perfect for Taco Tuesday. Why is it not in the shot, Yolanda? We're going to get it in the shop. All right, so now what we're going to do is get ready to brown our chicken. We're almost done. For those of you hanging out and so forth. Let me get a couple things in the sink over here. Did I not use that? Okay. All right, so we got our wedges over here. Let me make room, because once this pan gets hot, I won't be able to do anything but chicken. So I'll make sure I get everything done and out of the way. We don't want to have, that's the part. We don't want to do that. Let me wipe my knife off here. Avocado is done and chilling. Lemonade is done. Potato wedge is done. I just want to get my plates in the shot. Shoot. There we go. We're coming. All right, and actually that's going to give me a little bit more workspace over here. Is that in the shot? Yeah, what is that? Dang. My lemonade, so we'll figure out where my plate's got to go. Okay, I'm just making some room here as I get ready to do this. Let me see, I don't know that this will. Yeah, I think it's going to reach, guys. All right, so let me move my vegetables, and we'll go ahead and get that chicken going. here. I love this pan. Go to my YouTube channel, and I have the information for the pan. It's the Chef Man, and it is the perfect little frying pan. Great for entertaining, great for tailgating, cooking. If you are doing, some of y'all are on that super tailgate where y'all got the generators and all that kind of stuff. It's a great warmer because it cooks on the temperature gauge. It's temperature gauge wise. It's not like, let me see how this is gonna work though. All right, so there we go. Okay. And power, let's see if the power is going to reach. Ooh. Now because we're browning some chicken, we're gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan. Now keep in mind, the minute you turn this on, it's hot. It's hot and ready. You'll see that already. I turned it back off. But the minute, because I want to make sure I got everything together. The minute you turn it on, it's hot and it's ready to go. So you want to make sure. Let me get my chicken prepped here. Get that ready to go into the pan. I'm doing ground chicken. I'm going to get something so I can do that. So I could do a picture. I gotta get them restarted again. Man, we're going a minute, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let me bring them back. And like I said, don't be afraid of the timing. Because alright, so now we're going to brown our chicken again. Everything that we're going to do at this point is going to go. Why do we have so much stuff? Goodness gracious. I want to make sure nothing is in reach of this. And I think I do want to do a little bit of this cilantro in the, I don't know, because people are so finicky about cilantro. Hey Tasha, people are so finicky about cilantro. I don't really want to put it in the dish, so I'm going to leave that as a choice. And I want to go ahead and get this on my potatoes before they get too cool. So I've got my potatoes back here, and I think they are nice and tender, ready. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my pan on and put a little oil in the pan, because we're going to go with the onions first, then the chicken, then the peppers, in that order. I gotta come back with that chicken. I normally probably would have used my EVO, but I'm out. So I'm gonna bring this up to get that nice and hot. My seasoning again is going to be my Nola twist with a little bit of salt. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of salt on that. And the only difference, I'm gonna use a little bit of the taco seasoning simply because it has the chili flakes in it, give it that taco flavor, and I don't have any chili, so I'm gonna put that in there as well. Once we get that done, all right, I can smell that, and that does the chicken. Okay, cool. So this pan is already hot, y'all. Remember I said the minute you turn it on, it's already hot. So I'm gonna go in with my onion. I want to wait till I get me a good sizzle on that. My oven is still preheating. So while that's starting to sizzle, let me get this out the way because I need to get my lemonade poured off so y'all can see that. Let me get that poured right quick while that is getting ready hot there. I want y'all to see a little bit of this lemonade right quick. Go ahead and get my onion in there. Now this is where my house starts smelling really good. I'm gonna turn this on just to get since we're not over the stove. grabbing my peaches, my lemons. They're going into the lemonade. You're going to see that this is really pink lemonade. Everything that doesn't go in, all the liquid that doesn't go in the lemonade is going to go in the ice tray. All right. So while you're watching, there's the lemonade. And we'll go ahead and get my onion all stirred up here. Okay, onion, stay in the pan. Turn it down just a little bit. A little salt. Ouch! The onion popped out on my shoe. See, we got a little smoke going on, so we're going to get that going that way instead of that way. Let me turn my fan on over there. So what we're doing is nacho wedges. This ain't that Taco Tuesday. We're doing nacho wedges. So behind me here, I already baked my wedges off. And so now my wedges are waiting on the topping of my taco chicken. My nacho chicken. I'm not doing taco, nacho chicken. I think somewhere in there, guys. I don't know. And I'm thinking about, since I'm doing the meat, I may not make the cheese sauce, but may just go ahead and hit it off with cheese. I'm thinking about the cheese sauce. I think if I want to do nacho, it has to have a cheese sauce. So I'm just thinking about that. All right. I think my chicken is ready to go in there. This chicken will brown fast. It's not going to be any juice. It's going to be juice I'm going to keep, but I won't have to strain it because it's chicken, so it's pretty lean. And I was actually surprised that I didn't get more juice out of it than I thought I would. As you can see, ground chicken, I'm going to fold my onions into that. Go ahead and get that brown. Then I'm going to add in my peppers. Because I want my peppers to still have a really good bite to it. But to, cook a little bit, not a lot. So I'll be able to just kind of pull that chicken to the side. And even though it looks like a lot in here now, once it starts to cook down. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that off with the seasoning again. Trying not to sneeze. I don't care what. That cayenne, boy. Hey, one word. I can't see your whole name. So browning off our chicken. This is cool. So hopefully that's in the, is that in the shot at all? Let me see if I can turn you guys a little bit that way. There we go. There we go. How about that? Still to see the pot. There we go. I want you guys to see. So here's my potato wedges. Here's all my vegetables going in here. Then I'm going to dump that in there. Top it with the cheese. And the cheese, make a cheese sauce. And then it's going back in the oven. This ain't that Taco Tuesday. This ain't that cooking show. I'm not a cook, not trying to play one on TV. I just kind of like to come and hang out. Help my people that have been in the caregiver space come up with ideas on what to cook. And like I said, while we're blogging and hanging out, the live stream, if you guys were to come into your kitchen and make this, you'd go a whole lot faster than I do. I have to stop, take photos and videos and all that kind of stuff, which I should be doing right about now. eyeball the videos from that. And it smells so good. Mammy, you okay over there? Have you ever thought about doing a chicken burger? This is my second time actually doing the ground chicken too. And you think about, and I'm gonna hit this off a little bit. Well, I guess the taco seasoning will do that, so don't worry about that. And like I said, it's not a lot of juice. I won't have to actually strain this. I can go ahead and add in my vegetables while the chicken finishes cooking. My onions keep going to the side, but I want to get my peppers in there. Feel like I may have to go to another pan. Might have to stir fry that and toss it up because I don't think I'm gonna have enough room in that pan trying to do that for you guys. I don't know that I'm gonna get that in this pan. I forgot my garlic and my onion. I meant to put my garlic in there when I did my onion. Feel like I need more onion. That's really just about done. Let me go ahead and saute these over here. So there's a little bit of liquid for which I'm going to hit this off with the taco. And I don't have like a whole bunch of taco seasoning. We go in and out of this pack. So I'm just going to put a little, as you can see, that's pretty much the end of that. Just to get, because I didn't have any chili flakes, chili powder. And I want a little bit of nacho taco flavor on that chicken. And that's going to blend in really well with the liquid that's in there. All my onion stuff on the back of it. Along with the seasoning and the salt that's already in there. And again, now think about it. This is going on top of these potatoes. This is going to be insane. I mean, literally like almost like a chili cheese fry. So I'm going to get my peppers going on over here, y'all. My God, that looks so pretty. There is a reason why I love this iPhone 10. Yeah, I think that's what I got. This camera is amazing. All right, so what I'm not cooking is the tomatoes, the cilantro, and the onion. So now that this is done, I'm going to turn this down. Turn that down to just let that go. And I'm going to go over here. Try to get all this off the back of it. See how that pan, the temperature of that pan just went to a nice, it's going to keep that warm for me. So that's what I love about this pan. See how quickly that temperature went down? You heard the sound, so now I can go over here and just get my peppers stirred, and I'm gonna drop that chicken in here to get this tossed in good. And I think I might want to warm the tomatoes. I don't know. I'm always torn about the tomatoes. I don't see no reason why not warm the tomatoes up with these peppers. Why can't I keep this phone charging, man? One more dish. She needs one more dish. One more dish. Gotta have one more dish. Now, in that pot is about to be uh, put a little butter in here with my peppers. Gotta have some butter. And I'm gonna need a little butter in here with my sauce. Gotta have some butter on those peppers, girl. So now I've got my peppers. I'm gonna put the chicken in here on that, get that going. I'm gonna double that up. Get that mixed in. That's a lot of chicken. I'm like wondering if I need all that. Alright, through the magic of the cheese drawer, we're gonna go with some extra sharp cheddar. Still got some of this 4-cheese Mexican blend. We got some 4 cheese here. Make sure that's not the same 4 cheeses. This has got some Monterey Jack cheddar and quesadilla. So I'm gonna take some of that cheese, put it in here with a little bit of buttermilk. Look at the cheese sauce. Gonna hit the potatoes off the cheese sauce and all that good stuff on it. I'm telling you, it's about to be some goodness. So I'm gonna take my chicken. I'm gonna put some of this chicken. I don't know if I want to use all this chicken. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, it smells so good. Yep, there we go. Chicken in with the peppers. All of it. Down, all of it into the pan. Look at that. Look at that chicken and peppers. Look at that chicken and peppers. All right, so we got our chicken, our peppers. Actually, this is chicken, onions, and peppers. I'm out of the shot because I put you guys over there. So, and what are we saying? This ain't that. All right, so going in now, it's going to be a little bit of buttermilk for my cheese sauce. Top on my chicken here. Turn that's off, so that's good. Okay. A little bit of buttermilk. To my buttermilk, I'm going to add in my cheeses. Taking that off. That pan was a little hot there. Sit there for me. Put my Mexican blend in there. It's going in with some buttermilk and some butter. So that's gonna go in a good handful of that. 2 handfuls of it. Then I've got my 4 cheese, which is a different 4 cheese. So about 8 cheeses already. Going in there. Daggone it. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit that off with a little bit of this here. Gotta have some of that extra sharp cheddar. And this thing is, these are slices that I had, so I gotta pull this off. And that's not going nowhere, so. That should be enough. Enough of that, just get that a little quick chop here. Ouch, right? Alright, so that's going in there. So we got about, damn near 8 cheeses in there. I don't think either of those have the same cheese. 2 different types of 4 cheeses, a little buttermilk. And now, let that get melted good on the stove there. To that, I'm gonna add a little cream. Just to thicken that back up. Got some butter. I need to add a little bit of salt in that. I'm gonna taste it and see if I need to do that. Nacho, baby. Ooh, yes, yes. Stir it on up in that pan. We are about ready to start layering this. All right, so what we're making here, geez, this is so good over here. Look, do y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Just whip it up a little bit of cheese sauce. I still want a little bit of mustard in here. Feel like I want a little bit. Normally I would have used a little bit of the dried mustard, but I don't think I need it with that though. But where's my buffalo going to come in at? Where's my buffalo going to come in? I think I'm going to hit it off with just a tad bit of the buffalo. Or should the chicken? No, a little bit of buffalo. Not too much. A little bit of buffalo sauce in the. Oh yeah, that got my color and everything right there. But you know me, got to have a little bit of that smoked paprika up in that cheese sauce, girl. All right, so are y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? For this cheese out the way. I think we're ready. We're ready to top this. Hello there. Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Yolanda at Dry Buzz. I know we're on a couple of platforms by now. And a couple of timelines. You saw this on my timeline, your timeline, a friend's timeline. Thank you, and thank them for me, for their share. And so basically what we have done here, besides make a mess, we're making ultimate twice-baked potato wedges, nacho wedges. So I have here my potato wedges, which I've already baked. Now I'm going to hit them off with a cheese sauce. And then anybody else wants any extra cheese, and they can come back and they can top it off with cheese. But I need to taste this cheese sauce. Let me see if we can get another spoon out of here. All right, let's see. Might need a little bit more salt. Want to make sure that buttermilk didn't do anything crazy. That is tangy. That is tangy. There's about 8 cheeses in here because I use 4 cheeses. I use my Mexican blend, 4 cheese, which is Monterey Jack Cheddar, Asadero, Quesadilla. Then I use my favorite 4 cheese, which is Asiago. That's it, Asiago too, didn't it? No. Asiago, Patina, Parmesan, and Provolone. Then I added in couple slices of the sharp cheddar, a little bit of cream, a little bit of butter, and of course a little bit of buttermilk. And there we have it, our cheese sauce. So that's gonna go down before or after the chicken. I think this should go before, because it's gonna go on there. So again, this ain't that Taco Tuesday. So now I got my chicken, I'm gonna toss my potatoes in the cheese sauce, or basically just kind of let them cover. Not a lot. It's not a lot of cheese sauce, but enough to cover. Give me a layer of cheese sauce on there, that flavor, because I want that flavor coming up from the top. Now, because we love having one dish, right? Now we're gonna hit this off. In this pot, we have got our ground chicken, which we seasoned with our Dr. Flavor Spices Nola Twist. Got onions and peppers. Red pepper, green pepper, onions, a little bit of garlic, okay? That's gonna be a layer. Look at that. Oh shoot, wait a minute. Give me my camera. Oh, stop burning that cheese over there. Video. All right, gotta have a little bit of video. Hopefully I got more than 3 seconds because I was spilling it. Okay, so, and I'm gonna reserve a little bit in case somebody wants to put a little bit more on their plate. I'm trying to cover my potatoes, so now keep in mind the topping, the chicken is a topping. More so than the main thing. My nose is running because I've been onions, peppers, cayenne. Oh my God, excuse me, y'all. All right, so now we're doing a twice bake with this. So as you can see, hope you guys can see that. I still want a little bit of rawness to it, but I want to heat it through. So now that I've got my chicken and peppers on top of my potatoes and in between a layer of cheese sauce, yes, Howard, now I'm going to put my tomatoes on there. Because I want my tomatoes, I'm going to let that tomato juice go up in there too. And then I'm going to hit that off with, after I clean up some of this mess, with chives. I don't know what I'm calling this, y'all. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Can everybody see that? What's up over there, YouTube? We got to get YouTube more into the shot. There we go. All right, so now we got everything. I got one more thing going to go around there. Got to put a little more cheese on there. But I need to get a picture. Something needs to be turned on. My oven is still on because I'm going back in the oven. I'm going back in the oven with this. I'm going back in the oven. Then I can go sit down, I can chill. And then guess what? When it comes out, I'm going to top it with guacamole. Wait, y'all want to see my guacamole? Hold on. Y'all don't understand what I'm working with here. Y'all don't understand the work that's going on here. And like I said, we've been hanging out, live streaming and talking, but you can knock out this dish in a heartbeat. I mean, come home. Let's say you come home from work. Throw the potatoes in the oven. Go get out your clothes, sit down, chill. Come in, chop up your vegetables up. You got to process some menzolin, all that stuff. Zip, zip, zap, zap, boom. You got all your vegetables. You don't have to demonstrate everything like I have to do. Give them butter back in the refrigerator. Then, I got my guacamole. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, then I'm going to hit that off. Let me get a picture of this before I put my... Oh, that's gorgeous on there. Y'all don't understand. I gotta learn how to clean up my bowls a little bit. Look, my dog's over here sniffing. I'm like, what you got? What you got? He's like, what we eating? What we eating? All right, so now, because I want to bake it again, I'm going to come around, not this part, but just around the edges here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that chicken off with some more of that cheese. And that lets people know what's in the ingredients that's in there. And I'll put that in there, let that cheese melt. By this time, my family's usually peep around the corner like, you done yet? Because used to be, when we were trying all those different recipes, they would come in with some burgers. I'll put just a little bit of cilantro right here on the top with that tomato. There we go. All right, I think we are ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna put this, like I said, twice baked. I'm gonna put it back in the oven just to see all those juices. There's juice coming out of potatoes. There's juice coming out of the chicken and the peppers. There's juice on top of juice, and then the juice coming out of the cheese sauce. Don't forget, we got a cheese sauce up under there. Somebody needs to take a picture of this from the bottom. But listen, I gotta say goodbye to you guys. I'm gonna put this back in the oven. I'm gonna get off my feet, clean my kitchen, and oh, I forgot about my mustard. I gotta figure out how my mustard is gonna go. Oh wait, we got our lemonade, which we are going to do a cocktail. We're gonna come up with a cocktail. It's tequila day. It's tequila day. Hold on, I gotta get some sugar in that lemonade. Just that agitated a little bit. We're gonna spike the lemonade. You can stop licking your lip. Look, this dog is over here. He just sniffing. You know, doggone well, you ain't eating no taco. Too. Stop looking at me around that corner. I see you peeping at me. All right. We got a mess to clean up, but gotta spike the lemonade. Got a bit of taco cheese. Stop whining. Stop it. Stop it. I hear you whining over there. Pink lemonade, which is peach. Look at that lemon going up in there. Do I need to put that peach on over in there? So go on, peach. Get on over in there. Look at that cocktail. Ooh. Whoa, Jesus. Whoa, Jesus. Whoa. All right, we're going to come over here. Gotta get the shot. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me today. Oh, rock girl. Come on, girl. You can stop whining. You can stop whining. They hear you whining. You can stop whining. You can stop whining. I'm almost done. Stop. Chill out. Chill out. It's like you raise kids, you take care of folks, you still got to take care of a dog. Okay. Hey, it's Yolanda. It is Taco Tuesday. But this ain't that Taco Tuesday. This ain't that National Tequila Day. Although we did spike the lemonade. Peach lemonade, we got a guacamole, and then, of course, we hit it off with our nacho wedges. Oh, he's just gonna show out. He just getting ready to show out on y'all. Look at this. He's gonna show out. What we said, national. Tequila Day. I hope you guys, again, I hope you guys had fun with me. I hope I will see you again. There we go. All right, I think that's it. What else we need, guys? All right. Okay. All right. Time to clean up. This is where, like I said, this cheese is already melted. This is absolutely fun. I had a great day. I had a great time with y'all. Y'all want me to taste this cocktail, huh? Okay. Tequila make it do what it do. And lemonade's still a little bit warm. Definitely sweet. Peach coming through. I might enjoy the rest of it on the couch. Again, I'm gonna just put this back. I may not have to put that back in the oven. I want to put it back in the oven just to heat it through because the potatoes were warm. But I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna bring it over to. Hopefully I don't drop it. I'm gonna bring it over and have it in the shot as I end with you guys. So hold on a minute for me, YouTube. All right, I hope you guys had fun. Facebook, tell me y'all had fun. From the dog, I know, right? Or some drinks. What you say? I know, he's over there begging. Oh my God, he's begging. All right, I'll read the comments and come back, guys. I've been so busy doing this. Bye. Y'all got some light up here? Why is it so dark? All right, YouTube, thank you guys so much, and whoever watched and came in and had fun with us. We'll check you guys later. Oh, that looks good. Good shot. Whew. Tired, though.